Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new twist to the Amethi-Raebareli mystery. And it is coming courtesy Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's husband, Robert Vadra. 12 lists down, the Congress party has still not decided who will contest from these two seats that are most closely associated with the Gandhi family. They are called family bastions. But today, Robert Vadra pitched himself for the job and indicated that he's willing to take on Smriti Irani heads-on. Vadra has thrown his hat in the ring, saying that people of Amethi want a member of the Gandhi family to contest and that he is ready to take up the challenge. Listen in.
अमेठी के लोगों को लग रहा है कि उन्होंने गलती की कि स्मृति जी को जिताया और राहुल को वहाँ से जो भी है कि कोई और कंस्टिट्यूंसी ढूंढनी पड़ी या जो भी है, पर मुझे लग रहा है कि वो चाहते हैं कि गांधी परिवार का कोई भी सदस्य वापस आए, वहाँ वो भारी बहुमत से जिताएंगे। यहाँ तक कि वो मेरे से भी प्रेरणा करते हैं और आशा करते हैं कि मैं वहाँ अपना पहला कदम अगर राजनीति में रखता हूँ और सांसद बनने की सोचता हूँ तो मैं अमेठी को ही रिप्रेजेंट करूँ।
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's highly unlikely that Mr. Vadra will be given a Congress ticket because it will immediately give the BJP a stick to hit the Congress with. 1. The charge of Parivarvad will be made out. 2. It will be said that Rahul Gandhi ran away from Amethi out of fear. And 3. Very importantly, Mr. Vadra comes with the baggage of corruption charges, which will be the pivot of the BJP's campaign against him. Mr. Vadra is being probed in multiple land cases, including the DLF land case, which paved the way for the BJP's Haryana victory in 2014. Then there are the alleged links to arm dealers and middleman Sanjay Bhandari, who is facing extradition proceedings in the UK. The BJP has time and again raked up Mr. Vadra's alleged corruption to corner the Gandhis, and it has undoubtedly hurt the Congress party politically. The question also is, will the Congress party pitch a Gandhi family member knowing that Smriti Irani is a formidable opponent? I'm going to take that question to my guest for a very quick chat. Amit Tiwari is spokesperson of the BJP, joining us on the broadcast. Dr. Nikul Patel is a political analyst, and Abhishek Sudhir is an advocate. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time. Amit Tiwari, I'm coming to you. You were saying, bata nahi rahe, Rahul Gandhi is running away from Amethi. Well, you have Robert Vadra, who is saying, don't challenge us, because if you challenge us, we will come back and meet you with that challenge heads on.
No, I just heard him. And in fact, whatever we were saying, that stands proved today. Now, if Mr. Rahul Gandhi and if Mr. Vadra is saying that don't challenge us, we'll come back, then we welcome Mr. Rahul Gandhi, please come. Because I just heard Mr. Robert Vadra.
Why are you not welcoming Mr. Vadra?
Yes. I am saying what Mr. Vadra is saying is that Amethi people have realized that they have committed a mistake by electing Mrs. Smriti Irani from that seat. So if that is the situation and if he has inputs from the people of Amethi, let Mr. Rahul Gandhi contest from the seat. But let me tell you, the nepotism which is so engrossed in the party, that is Congress party, we have always said, Parivarvad, Bharat Chodo. So even if Mr. Vadra wants to contest, we welcome him. Please contest, because we are not relying on any parivar. We are relying on the developmental works done by Mr. Modi in last 10 years, and people have seen it. We believe that people who will vote on the basis of the developmental politics and not on this parivarvad. So people will teach him a lesson. Whosoever contests, and if they are so confident, let Mr. Rahul Gandhi jump in. Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself ran away from that seat. And secondly, please look at the ideological difference of the two parties. Miss Irani lost the elections from Amethi on earlier occasion. She did not run away. She again went back, challenged Mr. Gandhi, defeated him. And look at the character of Mr. Gandhi, that he lost elections and then he ran away. In fact, he had learned it prior to 2019 that he is going to lose the seat. Therefore, he went to Kerala. So the position is very clear. Mr. Vadra, if he is so
Dr.
confident,
Patel?
let him contest. Whosoever wants to contest from the Congress party, that's their internal issue. We will not comment on that. But we are confident that we are going to win the seat with huge margins.
Dr. Nikul Patel, fact is that the BJP is saying, please let Mr. Vadra come and contest. The only problem, it seems, is that the Congress is not very keen for Mr. Vadra to contest.
If we see the history of this particular seat, you can see that definitely Congress is having a very good hold since long. It was only the 2019 election where Rahul Gandhi lost by 55,000 votes. In 2014, Rahul Gandhi won by around 1 lakh votes. So in a constituency like Lok Sabha, 55,000 margin is not a big margin, but definitely Smriti Irani take on Rahul Gandhi ji twice, and in second time she was able to defend her, and she became the member of parliament. Now today, Robert Vadra, what he is claiming is that the people of that particular constituency had making a mistake by electing Smriti Irani. So now it's now the people of that constituency, and what Robert Vadra is claiming, that people are coming to him to contest. And as we all know that that particular seat is for Gandhi Parivar, and it's central election committee of that particular political party or Congress to decide whom to contest. Still, the name is not being
Dr. Patel.
declared, but definitely Robert Vadra had put on his hat, and he has shown that I want to contest from there.
Okay, so you're just, okay, Dr. Patel, I understand what you're saying. Abhishek, would you want to come in here? As I said, the BJP is saying, aa jao bhai, jisko aana hai. Mr. Robert Vadra, most welcome.
Yeah.
But by the looks of it, the Congress party is not very keen to give that ticket to Mr. Robert Vadra. And just by the way, since you follow Uttar Pradesh politics closely, we all know that Mr. Vadra, this is not the first time Mr. Vadra is expressing his keenness to fight an election. He has expressed this keenness very publicly on multiple occasions. The Congress, it seems, has turned him down.
Well, that may be so in the past, Shreya, but if Mr. Vadra is showing the gumption to take on Smriti Irani, I think it's refreshing to see someone from the Congress saying, I want a ticket, I want to fight. I'm ready to go to Amethi and take on Smriti Irani, who has just, I think, bought a house in Amethi. So she's putting down roots in Amethi. But that doesn't mean Amethi is Smriti Irani's personal fiefdom, and it's not even the Gandhi's personal fiefdom. So definitely there is a fight. And Shreya, I just want to refer to some opening remarks that you made. You spoke about how Robert Vadra comes with the baggage of corruption. It's strange to me that there is an electoral bond link, actually, between Mr. Vadra and the DLF group. The DLF group has given 170 crores between October 2019 and November 2022 exclusively to the BJP. And a few months after November 2022, in April 2023, Mr. Vadra on social media claimed that he had been given a clean chit by the Haryana government. Now, the Haryana government claimed he had not been given a clean chit. The case was active and he was still being probed. We are now in April 2024, a whole year after that statement by the Haryana government. It's been 10 years since Mr. Modi has been in power. And yet, Mr. Vadra has not been convicted in a single case, Shreya, not a single case. What kind of crusade against corruption is this? If Mr. Vadra indeed takes on Smriti Irani, there is a case to be made that Mr. Vadra has not been convicted in a single case. He is free to fight the election. Where are the convictions? The BJP should answer, Shreya. Why has Robert Vadra not been convicted in a single case in 10 years? Why have you given him clean chits? Why are you taking 170 crores from the DLF group? And we all know that that group has always been identified with the Congress party. These are serious questions, Shreya, that need serious answers. Maybe in the pot boiler that is Amethi, in the cauldron of that election, perhaps these issues could be raised, addressed, answered, combated. Maybe we'll get an answer from Smriti Irani. I, for one, am excited and looking forward to this contest. I'm hoping it happens.
I doubt it will happen. I doubt it will happen. There have been 12 lists. The Congress is fighting on 17 seats in Uttar Pradesh. Most of the candidates have been declared. Amethi, Raebareli abhi tak nahi hua hai. Hona hota, and if Robert Vadra's name was to be announced, it would have already been announced. The point and the question right now is Rahul Gandhi going to be fighting from Amethi, and is Priyanka Gandhi going to be making her poll debut from Raebareli? There is, as the Congress leaders say, strategic silence on that question. But Amit Tiwari, why the BJP's silence on the fact that, you keep talking about Robert Vadra, you keep calling him Damad ji, you come on television channels and say he's a liability for the Gandhi family and the Congress party. But the fact is, and absolutely, I do think that the point that Abhishek is making is bang on. For 10 years, all sorts of agencies have probed corruption charges against the man on your screens, but conviction to ek mein bhi nahi hai. 10 saal ho gaye. So if he fights this election in Amethi, corruption is probably not a stick you can beat him with. Because he will turn and ask, bhai, conviction to bata do kahan hua hai.
Ma'am, it's not about conviction. Conviction takes time because in all these kind of financial matters, there are n number of
10
witnesses. They are
years?
being examined, cross-examined. We know all in our country that in all criminal litigation, it takes some time. So don't worry about the conviction. But look at the stand. If we take action against somebody, then they will say that it is all out of political vendetta. And if any action is not taken, then they say that there is no corruption. So please stick to one stand as to what is your stand. So tomorrow, and let me tell you, whether it is Mr. Robert Vadra, whether it is Mr. Gandhi or Mr. Kejriwal, whosoever it is, the agencies will work independently against all those corrupt people against whom allegations are leveled. But now, since we are talking about political issue, that whether he should contest, he should not contest, that is the decision that the Congress has to take. All that we can say is that we have worked on the ground, our Karyakartas have worked on the ground. In the last 10 years, the government has done so much for the poor section and almost all segments of the society and the economy. Therefore, we are confident, whosoever is the candidate, we are not worried about it. We are going to contest the election with full strength and we are going to win more than 400 seats. That's our commitment.
Okay. Abhishek Sudhir, my last question is to you. While the prospect of a Robert Vadra versus Smriti Irani contest in Amethi is absolutely delicious, the fact is the Tana will come from the BJP. That Rahul Gandhi didn't have the guts and the gumption to fight against Smriti Irani. Neither did Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, which is why Mr. Robert Vadra is being made the sacrificial goat. That is a charge that will come. The charge that already is coming is that they are abandoning what used to be their family bastions. And let's not forget, Uttar Pradesh is a very important state. It sends 80 MPs to the Lok Sabha. The Congress party had won exactly one last time.
Right. No, Shreya, see, you raised some valid points, but let me tell you, Rai Bareli is a much safer seat than Amethi. Right? Amethi was once considered a safe seat, but it's not as safe a seat as Rai Bareli. But if you ask me, if they feel Robert Vadra, the message they're sending, the Congress is doubling down and saying, well, the family is important to our party. And so what if the family is important to the party? The voters have the right to reject that. And the BJP spokesperson said, what is their stand? Let them clarify their stand. Shreya, I want to tell you clearly, my stand as an advocate, as a citizen of this country is innocent until proven guilty. If you have not been able to prove that Robert Vadra is guilty in 10 years, if you've not been able to prove that Kejriwal is guilty or Hemant Soren is guilty, they are innocent until proven guilty. So please don't call people corrupt. And when you call them corrupt and when you say they're guilty, and then you take money from them through electoral bonds, right? Like I said on the last time I was on your program, the right hand investigates and the left hand takes donations. The electoral bond issue needs to be made more of an issue by the opposition. I think if Robert Vadra is put up against Smriti Irani, it will send a strong, bold message from the Congress that they're in it to win it, that they're ready for a fight. And so what if he loses? At least a member of the family, the damad, as the BJP says, is fighting Smriti Irani in the bastion. And you never know, maybe Rahul Gandhi might ultimately fight from Amethi, but I think a family member fighting would be a bold move. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. We leave it there because I hear, and I could be wrong, and the Congress has a tendency to change its mind very often, but I hear that there is another list that is coming tomorrow and perhaps Amethi and Rai Bareli are on that list. It'll be interesting to watch if the man on your screens, Robert Vadra, called Damadji by the BJP, will end up fighting from Amethi. As I said, it's looking highly unlikely to me, but let's wait and watch. Who knows? We'd be happy with a surprise, right? We could do with some masala in this election. It's turning out to be a bit bland. Thank you very much, Abhishek, for joining us. Dr. Patel, thank you very much. And Amit Tiwari, thank you very much for joining us as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, it's a wrap from me. Thank you very much for watching. Good night. My colleague Shreya Upadhyay is joining you.